What up YouTube? Shredded Otaku here. So since I made my Xenoblade 3 video, I've pretty much exclusively played Xenoblade 3. It's such a massive game, and I really hope that anyone else that picked it up is enjoying it. But as a collector, I've definitely still been picking things up here and there, and recently, one of my favorite items to collect has started to make the rounds a bit online, and that is...
Amiibo!
Amiibo! No, I feel like I'm probably one of the few people on Earth that loves these things as much as I do. And rightly so. Like, they're rather expensive figures. Even when they first launched, these things were like $13 a piece. And as far as like a utilitarian purpose goes, in terms of what they do for your game collection or just your games, like, it's never been a lot. Just like an unlockable little something, usually cosmetic, or you know, like a hard mode, something along those lines. But to me, like, that's honestly what makes them so amazing, is they're so ridiculously Nintendo in this sense where they are completely unnecessary.
Even going back to Nintendo's initial ad campaign here in the US, I don't even think they knew what they wanted to sell you. I mean, the message of this commercial is just very odd. Like, come on, Jimmy, you better get all the Amiibo so you can impress Jessica. Jimmy, dude, what are you doing? Luckily, for people like me, that really didn't matter. The figures immediately caught my attention, and I knew that someday I wanted to have them all. At the time, back in 2014, the idea of spending $13 a pop on these little guys didn't really seem like the most logical investment, but as the years went on, I slowly just started buying more and more of them to the point where now I'm just kind of running out of space. And I'll admit, it gets a little ridiculous sometimes, but I find that these things are just so damn cool to collect, like, mostly because they don't take up any of my time. I just get to look at them and they just look cool. I don't know. I'm weird. I've even got Amiibo in the boxes that are inside of storage bins because I no longer have room to store those particular Amiibo in box.
No, you have a problem!
And then I've got ones like these that are not only inside their box still, they're inside of another box that was custom made to protect that box. I guess my goal is for them to outlive me. Jokes aside, like, some of these have gotten just so valuable in the retro market that opening them seems kind of crazy. And I like the idea of them just lasting forever, you know, I won't lie. Who knows if they'll be like Beanie Babies in terms of their value. But as it stands right now, I've got about 75% of the North American released Amiibos in my collection. I'll imagine that at some point I'll have collected them all. But I think that part of me is intentionally going slow because, like I said, they're really my favorite thing to collect and own. I know it's kind of strange, but just something about looking at them makes me feel like it's Christmas morning every time. I've even had friends reach out to me and custom make me Amiibos. Like this one here, this Luigi's Mansion 3 custom Amiibo of Luigi, which was 3D printed, and as you can see, it's super dang sweet. Part of the online community of, you know, niche collectors like myself is just so friendly in that sense. You know, I guess there's a very small number of people that really appreciate these things, but they're usually pretty good guys.
According to Google, as of right now, there are 222 different Amiibos in existence that range from Solaire from the Dark Souls series all the way to Detective Pikachu, because why not make him 3 times bigger than Solaire?
And even though they're not still producing them like they were in 2014, as in a few Amiibos released every month, they are still making more. Later this year, we're going to get Steve and Alex from the Smash series, which still needs to complete, a series of figures that has been going since 2014, as well as some new Splatoon Amiibos, which is currently leading me down the rabbit hole of collecting the old Splatoon Amiibos I forgot to pick up.
I guess to round things off, all I can really say is that I really like these figures, and I'm glad they're still being made. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Amiibo, or if you have any super niche hobbies of your own that are even more niche than the hobby they currently reside within, if that makes sense. Also, guys, I'll be picking up the OLED Splatoon Edition Nintendo Switch this week and doing an unboxing. If you're interested in that, feel free to come by and say hello then. If you guys enjoy videos like this, long rants about Nintendo related items and video games, please subscribe, like, comment, whatever, and thank you for watching.